something. Shit weighs like 50 pounds, man. Supposed to turn free. Yo!
You want me to take the dolly back?
Alright, I was gonna do it though. I was just checking it out because I got some cuts and scratches on the paper. I just want to make sure they didn't drop it and break it.
That's fine, yeah.
Alright. I'm finished. I'm
Do
finished.
you need a dolly still or no?
No.
Okay, I'll take it.
Alright, I appreciate it. Thanks. I forgot what they call that thing. I remember the name of this. I forgot. They say you gotta stick a pin down in there. You gotta make sure this thing, there it is. That thing gotta line up with a hole. It's a flap inside there. The actuator flap or something like that. Well, this is the middle piece. This is the cartridge. This is the exhaust pipe. The exhaust side of the turbocharger. This is the intake. This is a cartridge. I heard the name of this, but I forgot. I hope it's a legit, man. I don't know. Oh, here it is. The hole is right there. I can see it. They say you gotta line it up right there. And then you take off the actuator or put the new one on. Whether if it's a used one from over there or here or some other website, you know. You put it on top of that, but you gotta line it up first. You can't do it like that. You cannot do it like anywhere in between. You gotta stick the hole down. You gotta stick a pin down here and line it up, and then slide it on top here. You might have to calibrate it also. So right now, I got other things to do. I ain't got time to waste on this. I'm just glad I got this. The next thing I got on the list right now, I'm trying to get 6 injectors. They're gonna be somewhere, let me show you what size they're gonna be. About the size of this knife somewhere. These injectors are gonna be somewhere about right there to right there. That long and about that wide. About the same width, wideness of this knife. And they're not going to be as tall as this knife, but somewhere about right there. Somewhere about right there. And they're going to be kind of heavy. They ain't going to be too heavy. They might weigh probably 5 pounds, 10 pounds or something like that. Not as heavy as this turbocharger, but just 50, 60 pounds. It's dead weight. This is my first time ordering this. I'll take a look at it now. Not only that, I got timing actuators I haven't put on yet. I just got those also. Where the hell is it? I know I saw it. Timing actuators. They gotta be here somewhere. Here they are. Let's see if I can get this on today. I got a delivery tomorrow. Like I said, if I was gonna buy a $15,000 truck, don't expect it to be in perfect shape. If you want something physical, rebuild it. Don't take it out on the road and fuck it up. Do the right thing, rebuild it. And that's what I'm doing. Here's my timing actuators. So I'm gonna show you what they look like. I'm fixing to put these on. Right now you could hear the generator going outside. Here it is. Timing actuators for the fuel pump. Not the fuel pump. Timing fuel actuators for the fuel injectors. The ECM uses the outside. What was it? The outside ones are the. Let me see. Timing. I think the outside ones are timing. The inside ones are metering. The ones on the outside, on the left, they control, what was it? The 3 front pistons, the 3 front cylinders, which means 3 injectors for each cylinder on the front half. and the other ones on the left side, the right side, them is the next timing and metering. It has 2 timings, 2 meterings. It's either the timings on the outside, metering on the inside. So the ECM uses, you see, like, all of these are exactly the same. They don't need to be different. They're exactly the same. The ECM is going to use whichever one to be metering and timer. That's how it goes. Found it on at MSN.com. Also, that mechanic that was just talking to me a while ago, he told me the name of these. But I found out the rest of the info and I said, oh shit, here. It was a screws, it was a gasket, and this is it. Not to mention, I don't mind saying this in case one of the mechanic truck drivers want to listen to this. I call M&K Truck Centers in Alsip, Illinois. They said that the ISFM, the fuel control module, the one that houses the fuel pump, including these timing actuators and other components, it's like a big old housing that stores all that stuff. You could pull it all off in one shot. You can have all of that stuff plus the fuel pump and all that good nooks and crannies or whatever you want to call it. All of that can come off in one piece. It comes with it. Those cost $1,140 something dollars. Brand new, used, rebuilt, $600 to $800, $300. But they're very hard to find. I can't get them. I'm gonna have to go to a Cummins dealer. M&K Truck Center said that there's nothing within range of Chicago. You could try Indiana, you probably won't find it. They're very scarce. Not only that, M&K said that there's a back order shortage on those things. This sells too fast. I grabbed one and I canceled it. And then I reordered it again because I wasn't ready to buy it yet. So now I reordered it and now it's here. These things, they sell so damn fast, you wouldn't have time to even catch it. You gotta hurry up and start ordering. These are slightly back order shortage anyway, but you always see 1 left, 2 left, 3 left, 1 left, 2 left, 3 left. They don't stick around. These sell pretty fast. So I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. I got another member of the family I need to put on. Also, I'm supposed to get 4 timing actuators, but I'm going to do 2 this time because the 2 on the left side of my engine, those are the leaking ones. And that's what's causing the fuel not only to get wet, it's possible that the injectors are bad too. But this truck can kick some ass. It really does. It might be all used and worn out, but I've been hanging 10. I've been hanging 10 with cars like you wouldn't believe. This thing can handle the downtown area. It can handle the rough bumps, the savage weather and everything. I tried it already. This thing doesn't know when to quit. It's just that I don't feel like wearing this thing out no more. So not only that, air pockets got back inside the ISFM again. I once had it working, but over a period of time I did hesitate to change the separator filter. Not only that, that jug that you see on top, that radiator jug, that's also starting to leak. I remember when I was driving one of Western Express Volvo, the 2nd generation like this, where it's brown instead of dashboard and the steering wheel being brown, gray. It was brown on the inside, white on the outside when they had the old 2017 Volvo. I took one of their trucks down in Georgia, at their terminal in Georgia in 2020 or 21. And they took, I went to go get the air cartridges changed, right? They went ahead and go all the way up there. They went chasing after other stuff on the truck. They went after the jug. I didn't even ask them to fix it, but it's their truck anyway, so they do what they want with it. So I stayed out the way, and it took them a couple of hours to do a bunch of things to the truck. And I got it back and started making money again. So now I'm finding out I'm gonna have to change. Well, I don't have to change it right now. It's not in severe condition, but I'm fixing to do it. So right now, I am not gonna mess with this. This I'm saving for dessert. This is gonna be saved in the next week or so. I do not have enough time and space to be fighting all of this. I gotta fight the air out of the system. I did locate the banjo bolt or the nut on the ISFM housing. They got a drain screw, a drain bolt that's brass colored. It's brass colored on the outside of the ISFM, like underneath it where the timing actuators are. And they got a second one towards the right. That's the one that was so hard to find, and I finally found it. I was trying to mess with it last week in a 4-degree temperature outside. It was too cold. So, no, I was just checking it out just to see what it is. So I tried to crack it and it's too strong. So now, since the temperature is kind of reasonable, it's 38 degrees, maybe I'll try it. And I'm getting ready to try it. I want to see if I could try to crack that today, because I got a delivery tomorrow up in Wisconsin. I forgot the name of it. Beloit, Wisconsin. So since I came here about 4:45 a.m. this morning, now since the weather is reasonable, I'm going to see if I could try get these actuators on. I'm going to show you what the old ones look like, and then I'll shoot another video if I get past it. So this right here is a big heavy job. It might be just as bad as the starter when I try to put the starter in, or it might be worse. It might be easier, I don't know. But I don't like the looks of them bolts though, they're kind of rusty. I'm thinking I might have to use the grinder or the cutter. But anyways, I'm saving this for next week or whenever I get the chance, and that's it. Right now, I got my hands full. I gotta try bleed the air, which is the most important part. The second most important part is I want to get them 2 actuators on so that I could stop the leaking and the wetness. Maybe that might fix the stabbing and jerking whenever I hit the throttle and I try to climb up to 70 miles an hour and it would just starve for fuel. That could be it right there. But other than that, I just ordered a brand new fuel injector for the first time. I never seen one in person. Brand new. I never seen, well, no, it's not brand new, excuse me. It's rebuilt, but like new. It's polished and everything, rebuilt, new parts in it. So I'm getting one right now. It costs $300 from Amazon. I got this from Amazon. This is a turbocharger. So I'm trying to make it fast because I got work to do on this truck right here. And then I gotta deliver this load on the other truck, one of them Peterbilts. So it's like, what the hell was I gonna say? Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and try to bleed. I'm gonna see if I could try use a bunch of tools just like how I did. Oh, I forgot. I don't remember to show you this. I forgot, man. I did something else to it too. I got a brand new sender unit I want to put in the fuel tank, but I'm not probably gonna get that yet. I'm gonna deal with one at a time. I'll probably do two or three things to the truck today. Them is the 2 timing actuators I was talking about. Look, that one. That check valve right there, that's brand new. I mean, that's new. Call it brand new. I put that on about 3 weeks ago, last month somewhere. These 2 other actuators right here, these 2 actuators, they're okay. The old check valve that was here, I thought something was wrong with it, but it was alright. I still have it. I don't want to use it again. I want everything fresh and new on this truck. That's the way I want it. And these 2 actuators right here I'm showing you. Sorry, I got the camera on. 1, 2. Them 2. These I'm gonna take off today if I can. I'm gonna take them off right now. Them 2 over there, I'll get them later. There ain't nothing really wrong with them. I'll leave it alone. But these 2 right here are leaking fuel. This is the main mechanical fuel pump. There's nothing wrong with that either, but I'm gonna get rid of it anyways. And that thing, oh, that housing that is on this thing right here, this metal piece, it goes straight down. Follow my finger, all right? It goes straight down, straight across, like a little L. Let me start over. From the actuators all the way up and come up behind the fuel pump. That is the ISFM housing. You can't see it because all these components are in the way. So this is the fuel pump, this is the mechanical fuel pump. That's the electrical lift pump. That comes on first to put fuel in the engine and fill up all the gadgets, all the components. Then this, after the engine starts, this takes over. But since all of this stuff is in the way, you can't see it. You can see part of the IFM housing, that metal wall, that shiny metal wall that you see that this shut-off valve, this red shut-off valve is bolted onto. That's the ISFM housing, or the fuel module. So that is the one that they say is on a back order shortage. It's very hard to get, but I want to get it done. Let me tell you why I want it done. The idle gear in the housing is what's gonna ride on the fuel pump rides on that. There's a metal idle gear. It's like a star wheel. It's got teeth on it. When that goes bad, like they say on YouTube, the whole thing has to be taken off. It has to be unbolted off of the side of the engine block, the outside of the engine, which is what it's doing now. So once the idle gear gets bad, you're gonna have to remove the fuel pump. You're gonna have to remove all them actuators. So you're gonna have to do a lot of work. And you're gonna have to move all the pipes, anything that's bolted onto it, and then you're gonna have to get a fresh one. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't want to mess with that right now. I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, here's another thing I did to it. I did this last week. It was about 20 degrees, I think. Yeah, you see what I did? It's brand new. That's for the steering pump. That's for the steering fluid. Let me see what I got in here. It had air in it and the steering wheel couldn't move, but now it does. Alright, it went down. Alright, I'll put more in there later on. It's all good. It's working 100%. It's smooth. It's everything. It's good. I'm gonna have to replace this later. This, in the future, I'm gonna replace that. There ain't nothing wrong with this one. This one is okay. The steering box, that's alright. Now, here is a hose. I had to use a bolt cutter to cut it because it's so rusty it couldn't move. Here's what's left of the old one. I severed it and got rid of it. And this right here, I got a brand new one. It's a sender unit. I'm not so sure if it's the exact size, but I did order the longest size for this, because I'm thinking if I order something about an inch shorter, it might not be good. The longer it is, the closer it goes to the floor, the more it tells you the truth how much fuel you got in your tank. So here's what I'm fixing to do. I'm gonna cut this video right now. I'm gonna get cracking on this. I ain't got time to waste. I'll see y'all later in the next segment.